Where do I get the P3 book?
P3, either from your school, or if you don't have it, let me know. I'll just email it to you right now.
Yeah, please email it to me right now.
Gmail, Gmail. We're talking about P3.
Uh,
Okay. Uh, I have to compose a mail, I guess. Deschalate, Deschalate Academy. Hmm. Compose, and then I'll have to send you the book. The book.
mhm.
You'll most probably get it as a Google Drive link. I think the size of the file is bigger. Yeah, it's around 77 MB.
Okay.
Yes, it's uploading. Okay.
How long will it take?
Uh, a minute.
Okay.
But then it might take you a few minutes to get through or whatever. Meanwhile, I'll start explaining and then we'll open the book and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Uh, Please go through. Hmm. The first chapter is easy, it's just a few exercises. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish it today. Your email was. Could you send me your email in the
I'm
chat? In the chat over here
okay.
in the meeting chat.
Yeah.
Mhm. Perfect. Control C. Control V. Uh, Maths P3 textbook. Control enter. Share with one person. Yes. Send. Okay. Send. Okay. While it gets through, if we open the Jamboard, hmm. The first thing that we have got is we are talking about fractions, algebraic fractions. Okay. In case of other fractions that we have got, we know if I've got a divided by b divided by a divided by c. Okay. If I've got a fraction in this form, I know the simple rule that I'll change the divided sign, replace it with the multiplied one, and the fraction next to it gets flipped. It becomes c by a cancels a's cancel out, and I get c by b as answer. This much is easy, right?
Yes.
Okay. uh, but there could be a case, so for example, I've got a similar thing, but now instead of a's and b's, I've got uh, algebraic expressions. So for example, I get x plus 2 divided by x plus 4, and then I have this whole thing divided by hmm, this whole thing divided by 3x plus 6, 3x plus 6 over x squared minus 16. So again, the first step would be to flip this second expression by changing the divided sign into the multiplication one. So I get x
Uh,
plus 2 over x plus 4 multiply 6. Okay, in the first few examples that I'm explaining, I'm going through every step, and obviously later on when we are doing questions, we'd be skipping a few steps. So x plus 2 over x plus 4, and then x squared minus 16. It gets broken down into factors of, what would be the factors of x squared minus 16?
Uh, X plus uh 2 I mean 32x square. I mean
Okay,
32x.
okay. We have got the negative sign in and both terms are
Okay,
okay. So this will get broken down into x minus 4 into x plus 4.
okay.
Okay, in the denominator, what I can do is I can take 3 as common, and I'll have x plus 2, right?
X plus 2.
Another thing
Yep.
in these questions is that this first sort of expression, these two, they give us a hint. For example, obviously there has to be some cancellation done out in the next steps. So this is sort of two, otherwise they just
Huh.
stay as it is, they won't get cancelled. So anyhow, x plus 2 cancels x plus 2, x plus 4 cancels x plus 4. What I'm left with is x minus 4 over 3. This is the answer for this one.
Huh.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Check your email, see if you've got the book. Otherwise, I'll write the question over
Yeah,
here.
I got it.
And if you could download it and then
It's
come,
open.
it's open. If you could please come
Yeah.
to page 13 of PDF, exercise 1A.
Yep.
Okay. So, question number 1, would you like to give it a go?
Okay, sure. God, I lost my voice.
You've been thinking too much over these.
No, no. If I sang, everyone would lose their hearing, but
Hmm.
I'm not like that or that evil.
Doesn't the school arrange parties for ovaries or something?
No,
Hmm.
doesn't.
Any of your friends participating in Olympics? You didn't make it to the swimming team then.
Unfortunate. I have like a headache when. Okay. I just have to flip the second one,
Hmm.
right? Right? Oh
Yep.
no. What am I doing?
Oh, this one is as simple
Okay,
as it gets.
this right, and then what? Then what? It's minus x square and it's x square. It's plus 64 and it's minus 64.
Hmm.
What do I do?
You take minus 1 as common.
You are a genius. I'll just write it like this. Plus x square minus. So it's just 1 by minus 1.
Hmm. Which is
Oh
in
wait,
fact,
it says equal to minus.
you have to show that this expression is equal to minus 1, so hence proved.
Okay, yes, yes. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
Someone in an exam actually got that for 4 marks.
I don't
What?
think so.
It,
This E slash P, does it
it's
mean
not
that it's a
fair.
past paper question, or does it mean that it's exam level question?
It it means both.
Hmm.
It's past paper and exam level.
Hmm.
So
Well,
it's not fair.
somebody got the next one as well.
Unlucky. Show that God, find the values of. How will I do this? Um, Wait, so first I will multiply the first two, then I will uh bring in the third one. Is that how you do it?
Mm, 2x squared minus 11x. You'll have to eventually break all of them down into the factors. So right now, I don't know if by just breaking up the first two things into factors would cancel them all out. Obviously, they won't.
Uh,
Let's just start
okay.
with, okay. Remember the rule that a few of them there'd be, okay. Okay. A few things to note in this one. Uh, Take common wherever possible, and then the remaining expression would be easier to break down into factors. One thing. Another thing would be that look out for perfect squares. For perfect squares, we know the hint is that the first and the last term are perfect squares. So for example, here this one, x
Uh-huh.
squared plus 8x plus 16. X squared is a perfect square, 16 is a perfect square, so a squared plus b squared means that the middle one has to be broken down into 2ab. So for this one, I can straight away see x plus 4 whole squared. Yes, that fits the formula. So x squared plus 2 into x into 4, which gives me 8x, plus 4 squared is 16. So yes, I can straight away write it as x plus 4 into x plus 4.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
this one sorted out. This one, perhaps we could take 3 common, and we'd be left with 2x squared minus x minus 9, would be still easier to solve. 20 is not common with 8. 4, you'll have to, I mean, if you take 4 as common, this one would be easier to solve, the last one. uh,
Mm.
and in the denominator of the last one before flipping, if you take 5 as common, again might make life a little bit easy for you. But eventually it all
Okay.
comes down to factorization, and yes, you'll have to do the factorization for this one.
Okay, so but what do I do first? What is the first step?
uh, Go to the first expression, break it down into factors, and
Okay.
see the in P1 we used to get marks for knowing how to break these down into factors. Now the marks are more for doing that flipping thing and canceling things out.
Okay.
You can skip that. I mean, you can do that part of breaking things down into factor as rough work.
Okay.
The same way your teacher used to do in class in P2, like you told me, that they would skip that middle step and right away get to the factorization into factors.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
If you do,
So
if
the
you wish to do it with
first.
all the steps, yes, you can still do it, but obviously would take more time.
Okay, so the first thing is 2x squared minus 11x minus 40,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So how would I do this?
We multiply 2 and 40, we
80.
get 80, and the factors for 80.
One, uh, 10, 20.
Okay, look, for example, you have to get factors for 80. You get 8 into 10. Doesn't give you the 11 that you're looking for. You go 8 into 5 into 2. 8 5s are 40, 42s are 80. No. Uh, I mean, still you don't get it. 8, you break it down into 2 into 4. Now, if I do 4 5s are 20, 20 and 8. No, still I don't get it. Uh, 16 and 5. 16 and 5. Here it is.
That's what I
So
was saying.
16 and 5.
Yes.
So this is how you make this factorization a little bit easier for yourself. Okay.
Okay. 2x square minus x minus 40. Um, uh, 2x x minus 4 plus 5 x minus 5. It's not 4, it's a lot more. It's 8. How is it right then? I'm just dumb. 8. 8. Okay. Now what? Now I divide the thing underneath.
No, 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 no. You first of all,
Factor, I mean.
breaking it down into the factor form like
I can only do that. I can only do that with the factors of
perfect squares.
expression that do not have anything in the first term.
Hmm.
So now it has 2x square.
Hmm.
If there's
Hmm.
nothing in the first term, then I can do it. But
Hmm.
if there is,
Hmm.
I can't.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. 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 Break the second term down into factors. I mean,
Break the
okay.
second term down. Fraction, the one fraction part.
No, 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 no. First of all, we'll try to be just a tad bit neater with this thing. So, for example, you have got. So, for example, you have got x 2x squared minus 11x minus 40. Uh, we know that it would. Okay. Now break down the denominator into factors.
Okay. Uh, 32 and 4. 4, 4, 8, 4 are 32. So 8x minus 8 and x plus 4. Is that
X
right?
minus 8 into x plus 4. Perfect. Uh, good. Next term.
Into um x plus 4 and x plus 4.
Perfect. The denominator of this one.
Um 6 into 45 is what, sir?
6 into 45. That's the thing I was telling you about. It would be a difficult thing to do. Instead, take 3 as common. Would make the term smaller and easier to handle.
Oh, yes, 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 you told me this, and I have, what is it, 15. So, what is 3 into 15?
45.
45.
Hmm.
And so I need 1, 45, 6 into, I mean, 9 into 5, no. S- s- 5 into 4 is 9, no, 7, no, 6, 6, no, uh, 12. Sir, how do I do this?
You did the common thing wrong. If you take 3 common, you'll have 2x squared minus x minus 15.
Ah, yes, that's why, that's why. Okay. 30, right?
Hmm.
So, 6, 6 fives are.
Hmm.
So, uh, how do I do this? 2x square minus 6x plus 5x minus 15 to uh, x x minus 3 uh, 5x plus 3 2x. Okay, so it's
Hmm.
2x. Yeah,
So
okay,
x
this
minus
thing.
3 into 2x plus 5. So instead over here, we'll straight away write it gets flipped, and we
Yes.
have got 10x squared, 45x, and 45. You take
Mm.
5 common, you're left with 2x squared minus 9x plus 9.
Okay, where do I do this? Down?
Alright, we'll do it over here.
Okay.
So you take 2 common, you're left with what? You're left with 5x
4,
squared.
4x. Okay.
No, sorry, sorry, sorry,
And
sorry.
then,
My bad, my bad, my bad. You take 5 common.
yes.
You take 5
Then
common,
2x.
you're left with 2x squared uh, minus 9x plus 9.
Yes. Okay.
So 2 nines are 18. This one's simple. 2 nines are
Um,
18, and
two, uh,
factors
2
of
nines
18.
are 18. Uh, 18. 2. 7. No, 2 eights are no. 3
So we
fives
are
are.
looking for factors of 18. I've got 2 into 9. Instead of 9, I write 3 by 3.